when you're ready to hit the shot, I want you to close your eyes and hit it. So let's just double check the grip now.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with your left hand. Now, whenever we change the grip, it always feels it takes the longest. And a fraction feels like a mile. So on your left hand, we're just going to make sure that this is correct. So when you were holding it here.
Yep.
Right. So if you just put your hands on now, hold your arm out, and what I want you to do is flex your wrist upwards. So I'm not going to hold that. So can you see how little that's moved? Yeah. So that's probably your max to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without pain.
So what? Without pain. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch this. So if you just open your hand, there's a crease here just above your little finger. So we're going to go into that one, and then just pop your thumb here. Now try it.
Oh wow.
What feels different?
You just got so much more flex with it.
More range of motion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely. So
it feels a little bit weird because obviously
you've never done this
never held it
before.
like that. Yeah.
So if you just open again, so all you've done is gone here onto this bit, and now try it. And it probably feels quite heavy as well.
Yeah, it does. It felt a lot lighter after you moved it.
So we're just dropping it into this little crease here. That's it. Put your thumb on there.
I assume the crease would be the same if you've got the golf glove on.
Yes. Yeah. So as long as you know it's just above your little finger, and a lot of people say, do you have to wear a glove? I would say it's personal preference. I used to get through them like crazy, and now I don't wear one.
Oh, really?
So it's just how things have changed. Now, what we've actually done, there's a little meaty pad here that we've got the club to go under.
Yep.
So if I start to get that all the way up here, you should have quite a bit of support now. Okay, so if you watch this, so if I'm going to put this in the wrong place, now do it.
Yeah.
What feels different?
It's like a lot of tension here.
A lot of tension, yeah. You can almost see something here as well that's going on, and that potentially is not as powerful.
Okay.
So you're going to lose distance, you're going to lose accuracy with that. So that's all we've done. So if you just open your hand again a second. So all we've done is we've just gone from here down to that bit.
Okay.
That's all we've lowered it.
So again, for me to keep note of this, it's just look for the crease.
Crease above your little finger.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely, so it's just that one there. That's it. And that's how that sits on the golf club. Okay. So what you were doing with this one? What did you put?
Again,
put this one
from ancient times of when I first picked up a golf club, it would have been to try and lock your little finger in here and then follow that same. Well, not lock it, but like sit it.
Yeah, so that's what we call an overlap grip, which is absolutely fine. It's the one that I use, not that that matters. So what we're going to do now is where your two middle fingers join your hand. So on your right hand, there's a crease here. We're going to make sure that the club sits in that crease and that finger actually comes on the grip.
Okay.
So this is the bit that will feel quite different now.
For the purpose of the
camera. So it's more, it should feel a little bit more into your fingers, where your fingers join your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, if we were to just throw this club over your shoulder, does that feel quite easy?
Yeah, it feels like it's a lot of control and strong.
And if we keep it there, can you see how just your little fingers more, it's almost on top of your index finger. But these these two fingers need to go on the grip.
Okay.
So what you've done is this finger and this one had come off the grip. They were on your fingers here. So we've just kind of lowered it down a fraction. Okay. So now we're starting to get some mobility in the wrist with supporting this. So if you take this hand off, just open your hand. So I'm going to put this in the wrong place. There. Now
it's all a bit,
a bit wonky, and now it's all gone a bit. And that's kind of what was happening before. So because this was loose, you lost control of this.
Okay.
So it was very difficult for you to direct the golf shots.
On connection, that was a bit. It didn't have enough strength to go straight.
It didn't have control.
Okay.
So we definitely don't need strength, because that's going to slow things down. We're going to keep it nice and relaxed. But it was in a weak position. Let's put it that way. So let's take this off. Pops in there. There you go. That's it. The idea is, the way I like to coach is I'll keep checking it, and if it's right, I tend not to talk about it. If it's wrong, I'll keep jumping in and get it right.
So if you're silent, I'm good.
You're good to go. Great confidence booster. Okay. So I don't know if you know, but that sounded slightly different.
Had a bit more of a clicking sound.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try that again.
But it was bunker again.
Okay. Things are starting to change. So what we're going to do now is take the grip off. and then put it back on again. So if you keep the hands on the club, within about 5 shots, everything's going to start to lock up, and it will have probably moved. So
I've got you. Okay, so you reset.
We reset.
Can I try and do it myself,
Absolutely.
just so I can? So is that crease there? Is that right?
That's the one. And then just wrap the hand. So this hand just needs to come over a little bit more. That's all.
Okay.
That's it. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Well done. So how does that distance from the ball feel? Arms, hips, knees. So there you go. Perfect. Well done. Well checked. Yeah, love it. Love it.
Soften the knees, don't bend them.
That's it.
Still going right.
Yeah. So don't forget, we've not spoke anything about the swing yet, the way your body's moving. We're just building the foundations, which we, you know, on camera we would start to see how your body's moving, but how we're going to evolve it. So this part is so important not to skip.
Yeah.
Most people, they'll do it 3 times, they go, I've got it now.
Yeah.
They haven't got it. It will go into bad habits very quickly. And part of the importance of having lessons early on is you've got an expert watching you, making sure you're doing it correct.
Yeah.
So if they skip this bit, it's going to be disastrous for the next bit. So that's why. So that probably felt a little bit loose when you hit that.
It actually hurt a little bit.
Okay,
so I mustn't have got this right.
So what we need to just do now to finish off the whole setup is for an understanding of physical tension. So if we're holding this thing too tight, it's not going to move very well. You're not going to move very well. So what we're going to do is what we call create awareness. So awareness cures try and fail. So we're going to create an awareness of tension and then do something about it. And the best way I found at setup, just before you put the club on the ground, hold the club as tight as you can for 2 seconds. Just 1, 2, and then relax.
Okay, right.
Let it sit on the floor. When you're relaxed, then we're ready to play the shot.
Okay, right.
So we'll go through these bits first. That's it. Just making sure that feels okay. Okay, good. You've actually, so the club's just, if you just relax, that's it. That's it. Okay. So now hold everything as tight as you can for 2 seconds. 1, 2, so all tight, and now just let go. Okay, what changed then? Physically, what changed?
Just feel lighter.
Feels lighter.
Yeah. And I'll keep it like that. I'll keep it light.
Feels comfortable. That's it. Don't worry about the shot. Now, ironically, something changed there in the follow through. So again, the shot is a shot, but something started to change in the follow through. Any idea what I saw different?
I think the way it felt looser.
Felt looser. Okay, so if you keep holding
Relax too much.
No, it's fine. So what happened before, when you're holding it really tight, it was stopping about here.
Yeah.
That last one started to move up here a bit more.
Is that good or bad?
Brilliant.
Oh, okay.
So already we're starting to lengthen the golf swing. So you have quite a short control golf swing, but eventually we're going to get it to go full swing, and that's when it's going to start feeling great.
Look at me learning.
Get you. What changed on the follow through then?
I think I was aware of how high I went, so I went even higher.
It went even further.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we've done here is we've taken away some of the restriction, which is what happens when we lock up tight. So I've studied a lot of elite sports people, let's put it that way. And a person I always go to is Usain Bolt. So one of the fastest human beings ever on earth. Before he's got on the line, he's dancing, he's relaxing, and he's smiling when he passes the finishing line and everybody's left behind him. What state is his body in? Is it locked up or is it relaxed?
Yeah, it's very relaxed.
Very relaxed.
Before and at the end.
So to go quick, relaxation's better than being locked up.
Okay.
So the tighter you hold it, the harder it is. So I only want you to do this once, and sometimes we have to experience things to learn from them. I want you to hit this with full tension.
Okay. So no dancing?
No dancing. No dancing. Hold it tight. Everything feels locked up. You might hit a great shot. We don't know, but I want you to tell me how it physically feels.
Okay, tight.
Yeah, you got it. What?
It hurt. It hurt here on this side.
Straight in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now a lot of people
doing that for 18 holes, like that's a lot of build-up of.
So if you got
pain.
20 balls, 40 balls, 50 balls on a range, with that amount of tension, how do you think you'd feel at the end of those?
Bit battered.
Bit battered, yeah.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't feel tired when we've hit loads of golf shots.
Yeah, okay.
The tiredness can come from the muscles just locking up too tight, so they don't move very well. So
and I've actually surprisingly had that before, because I wouldn't put golf down as a super... Well, it's a long walk, it's a lot of hours, but it shouldn't feel as how I have done when I come off, like, bloody hell, I'm battered, I'm knackered. Yeah. But not in a walking way, in a physical way, yeah.
So a lot of the way golf is taught is a lot of people really struggle with injuries. So lower back, knees, hips, arms, shoulders. So golfer's elbow, shoulders, neck. That shouldn't happen.
Okay.
You should be able to move very naturally without creating injury.
Yeah.
So I think there's an issue with the way that golf's taught at the moment because it's creating a lot of injuries. Now, if we think, why do people play golf? Sometimes they just want to play with their friends for a long time.
Yeah.
And if you have to stop at the age of 36, 37, 40, that's not right.
Yeah.
So there's something fundamentally wrong with the way that golf is being
taught. So this method is stepping away from a general way.
From what I call the PGA Tour player template type swing,
right? Okay.
Which is what everybody sees on the telly. All the commentators talk about how brilliant it is, but these guys are elite athletes. You know, they're in the gym all the time. They've got people helping them all the time. Most people can't do that. They're they're at home. They hopefully go and play once a weekend, and then they try to do all this athletic stuff, and it causes injuries. So you've got to have a way of playing golf without injury, but doesn't lose performance, and that's kind of what.
So someone like me as a beginner, this is going to be the best way.
This is going to be the best way by far, yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to start to see improvement through this series, no question about it. So obviously, I'm just keep checking things. The width of stance now looks normal. Hopefully, not having to think about that too much. Okay, great.
Okay. Whoa.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to challenge some things that are said and taught in golf, just to see whether they're true or not.
Okay.
So I'm seeing something that you're doing that potentially is causing some issues. But if I was to ask you a question, if I put the ball there, what should you do? What do you think you should do with your head and your eyes?
Oh, yeah. Well, always been told, don't lift your head until afterwards.
Yeah.
So
keep your head down.
Keep your head down.
Yeah.
Eyes, keep them open.
Keep them open.
I don't think I've been told specifically anything about my eyes, but obviously keep your eye on the ball. So
there you are.
You just stay there.
Yeah. So you've just said keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah. That's
what we've all been told to do.
Yeah.
Okay. You up for a challenge?
Yes, please.
Cool. I want you to make your new setup. When you're ready to hit the shot, I want you to close your eyes and hit it. Okay, here we go. No cheating.
Oh, you did it!
Look at that.
What was going through your mind?
Don't mess it up. I was expecting to miss it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we try it again? One more.
Okay, eyes closed again.
Eyes closed again. Okay, cool. Here we go. Good. So all we're seeing is, can you hit a golf ball with your eyes shut? And you clearly have been able to hit a golf ball with your eyes shut. Can I hit a shot for you now? If you just stand this side for me. Similar subject of keeping our eye on the ball, but eyes open this time. Okay. When I make contact with the golf ball, can you tell me where I'm looking?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm still going into that same routine as you've done. So so I'm only going to tap this one, but where am I looking when I hit the golf ball?
That is a delicious shot.
Right.
You looked up before you actually hit the ball.
Looked up or looked forward?
Sorry, look forward.
Okay, so if I said to you fractionally before you make contact with the golf ball, could you look towards the screen? Just before you hit it.
Too soon?
No, not at all. So most people would say you can't hit the golf ball if you look up, and yet you still hit it. Okay, so if we just do that once more. Cool.
Ooh.
So, did anything feel any different in terms of mobility?
Yeah, it was a lot smoother. And
where?
Kind of the motion, like from there through, it felt more how I would see it if I was watching golf.
Yep.
if that makes sense.
Totally.
So I guess when I've been playing before, it's quite rigid.
Yeah.
But that, obviously I can't see how it looks, but I can imagine it would look more like what a golf swing
More
should
fluid.
look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you've done just by those 2 little exercises is we've taken away restriction.
Yeah.
So when we keep our head down and our eye on the ball, we can't move very well.
Okay.
So what you've done is, as you've hit it, then you've started to move, and the whole body was already moving better. So it's just something that is very rarely challenged, and yet we can do it in those 2 simple ways: eyes closed, eyes open, looking towards your target. Just shows how much the body is able to move more naturally without focusing on that golf ball.
How easy is this to coach someone who isn't a blank canvas like me? So if someone who has had lessons and been playing quite a while, and then you say, right, close your eyes.
So what I never tell people is, I never say you shouldn't keep your head down. The first thing to do is challenge it. It's like, okay, well, let's hit some shots with the eye shot. So I'm not telling you to do it, and already you hit the golf ball, and then when you start to look towards the target or the screen in this case, it's amazing how things start to move. And then we question it, how did it feel? What was happening? And already they're changing their mind without me even telling them, because they see and feel things quite differently, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
And a guy that I coach who's completely blind is amazing.
You coach a blind person?
Yeah, it's awesome.
And he plays golf?
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's off 18. He's a really good golfer.
18 handicap?
Yeah.
How blind?
Completely.
What?
Yeah. So all you do as a guide or a coach, you put the club behind the ball and you let them get on with it. But the thing with Barry,
how does he get around the golf course?
So you have a guide who walks. You hold on to the guide and walk around. It's amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
And he uses your method?
Yeah.
That should just be a tagline. I coach blind people.
Yeah.
And they're on 18 handicap.
Yeah.
This is what I always see on the golf courses as well. So I'm there trudging along, straining and doing all the things that I know shouldn't be done. And then you've got a 75-year-old whizzing past me, gets off his golf cart, swings it, off it goes. I'm like, there's a difference in age and athleticism here, surely, but he's consistently doing it, flying past me. I'm letting him through, type of thing. So I guess they've nailed their golf swing and they're still able to play. Because I want to be like that guy. I want to be 75, playing golf, retired every day of the week. But I guess they're using things that you're
they do. So they've not fallen down the rabbit hole of athletic golf swings that puts the body under too much strain.
Yeah.
So I think it's very good for an amount of time, and then I think the body starts to fail, and there's a lot of evidence to prove that that's the case. So you're not going to have that issue, which is cool.
Great.
So what we've done today is really started the foundations of your golf swing. So we've built solid foundations that we can put the swing on top of.
Yeah.
Okay. If we'd have skipped this bit, we'd have forever been falling apart.
Yeah.
So that's why it was important to do it in the way that we've done it.
Yeah, I understand.
So what have you just learned from the session we've had together?
There's been quite a lot. There's been a lot to take on. I mean, in the first 10 minutes, I was like, Jesus Christ, there's a lot. There's a lot here that I didn't know or can do to implement. So the whole setup, so the width of my feet, taking the club down, softening my knees, not squatting, and the fact that I can hit the ball with my eyes closed, teaching me that I can lift my head. That's a bit of a myth from what I've been told. And
how about the way you're holding the club now?
Yeah,
changed a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So the way that you told me to follow the crease in my hand and slightly adjust it, and then to soften it, like really relax.
Yeah.
Using a Usain Bolt kind of example, that'll probably stick with me as well. You haven't really said anything about why my shots keep going into the bunkers. So I know that'll probably get.
So we're going to do that in the next session.
Okay,
because again, like I said before, we built the foundations, then we can start to put the swing on top of it. But if I skip that bit, this bit it goes wrong.
Yeah.
So we don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So we're going to, in the next session, what we'll do is we'll quickly cover the setup again, make sure that you're happy with that, because we want that to become a routine,
100%.
rather than conscious thought. So my job is to watch to see that you're doing the routine correctly, which you're placing it in there. And before you know it, you'll be doing that really quickly. Your arms will be relaxed, hips, knees, and you'll be straight into it.
Yeah.
But what you're not doing is you're not skipping anything by this lovely routine that you're creating. So there's no guesswork now. We're starting to take that away. And that's one of the arts of doing this well, is if you get correct coaching, you haven't got these faults.
Yeah. Let's bring it on, because there's a lot I learned and I want to learn more.
Cool. Looking forward to the next one. Don't go in. Don't go in.
I'm done.
Finish.